Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving in to the chilling world of Karma, the Dark World. This is a game that blends psychological horror with a dystopian thriller, and let me tell you, it's one of the most mind-bending experiences that you could have in a while. So buckle up, because we're about to explore the darkest corners of the human psyche and the twisted mechanicals of the Leviathan Corporation. So let's get started. Alright, so let's set the stage. Karma, the Dark World is a first-person cinematic psychological thriller set in a dystopian world of East Germany in 1984. So imagine a society where the all-powerful Leviathan Corporation is omnipresent, controlling every aspect of the life. This game takes you on a journey through a world where nothing is quite what it seems. The developers, Pollard Studios, have crafted a narrative that is both haunting and thought-provoking, reminiscent of classical dystopian tales like 1984 by George Orwell. So you step into the shoes of Daniel McGovern, a Rome agent working for Leviathan Thought Bureau. Your mission is to investigate a series of events that unfold in a moment of time. But here's the twist. This isn't just any investigation. You're diving into the memories of suspects, navigating a landscape where time and reality are fluid concepts. The narrative of Karma, the Dark World, is a deep exploration of memory, time, and control. The game poses some profound questions. What is time? Can we truly trust our memories? And what happens when a powerful corporation can manipulate those memories at will? As Daniel, you're not only dealing with external threats, but also grappling with your own fragmented memories, trying to piece together a past that seems just out of reach. So the story unfolds in the Shrouded City, a place that's both literal and metaphorical. It's shrouded in darkness, secrets, and the oppressive presence of Leviathan. The corporation's influence is everywhere, on billboards, in the architecture, and even in the minds of its citizens. This isn't just a setting, it's a character in itself, constantly influencing your journey and the choices that you will make. Visually, Karma, the Dark World is nothing short of stunning. The game is powered by Unreal Engine 5 and the graphics are so well detailed. From the grim, rain-soaked streets of the Shrouded City to the eerie, claustrophobic corridors of Leviathan's offices, every environment is designed to immerse you fully in this dystopian nightmare. And the use of colour in this game is particularly striking. You'll notice a lot of muted, sickly tones that contribute to the overall feeling of unease. There are moments where the game's visuals shift dynamically, reflecting the instability of the mindscapes you're navigating. It's like a fever dream where each room and hallway defines logic and common sense, constantly keeping you on edge. Now, let's talk about the sound design, because trust me, it's an experience on its own. The soundscape in Karma, the Dark World is designed to pull you further into the game's unsettling atmosphere. Every creak, every whisper, every unsettling growl of an unseen creature is crafted to send shivers down your spine. The soundtrack, created in collaboration with Dolby Atmos, is a masterpiece of psychological horror. The music swells and fades, moving from haunting melodies to intense crescendos that match the tensions of the narrative. It plays a crucial role in building the mood and making you feel the weight of every decision, every step you take deeper into the unknown. And the gameplay in Karma the Dark World is centered around exploration and investigation, but it's not your typical detective game. As a roam agent, you will use a combination of investigation tools and your own initiative to solve the puzzles. But these aren't just any puzzles, they're psychological puzzles, and they're designed to challenge your perception and the understanding of your reality and what's around you. The game starts by introducing you to a world that feels both familiar and alien. You'll find yourself navigating environments that just don't make sense. A vent filled with Christmas lights, an office with bizarre black dogs, and endless hallways lined with unending doors. These surreal, often metaphorical spaces are where much of the game's psychological horror takes place, because they're designed to disorient and disturb you, forcing you to question what's real and what's not. The puzzles are integrating and seamlessly into the environments. For example, there are sequences where you must perform repetition, mind-numbing tasks such as stamping papers endlessly while under surveillance. This isn't just a gameplay mechanic, it's a narrative tool, a commentary on control and submission under an authoritarian regime. And as you progress, these tasks become more abstract, blurring the line between reality and the twisted perceptions of the characters involved. What sets Karma the Dark World apart from the other psychological thrillers is its use of mindscapes. You'll dive into the memories of suspects, retracing their steps and piecing together your investigation. But beware, the human psyche is a dangerous place. Emotions, desires, and fears manifest in terrifying ways. And one of the most memorable moments from the demo, it involves a terrifying chase through a series of nightmarish rooms. You start in a dark room, hearing the patter of rain against windows, only to be confronted by a ghoul with spindly arms and a chest covered in overlapping hands. The chase that follows is frantic and disorientating, with you scrambling through claustrophobic vents and stumbling into increasingly surreal spaces. These sequences are more than just set pieces, they're experiences designed to get under your skin. The game doesn't just want to scare you, it wants to unsettle you, to make you feel trapped in a world where reality is constantly shifting. And Karma the Dark World, it employs some unique narrative techniques that add depth to the story. So much of the plot is not told directly, instead it's implied through environmental storytelling and subtle hints scattered through the game. You won't find many NPCs explaining the lore or guiding you through the quest. Instead, you'll have to piece together the narrative through your observations, much like the classic psychological horrors that leave much to the imagination. For instance, you'll find memos, posters and objects that hint at the oppression control Lavian holds over the shrouded city. In one office you might see a memo that absurdly describes workdays as holidays, while another room is filled with TV screens displaying smiling, mindless faces. These are elements crafted and created to make the atmosphere where every corner hides a new dark secret. And as you dive deeper into the game, you'll begin to uncover more about Daniel, the protagonist. His journey is not just about solving a mystery, it's about confronting his own demons and ghosts of his past. You're not just exploring a city, you're navigating Daniel's fractured psyche and even pulls you deeper into his mind. The game does a fantastic job of making you feel Daniel's confusion and fear. As you progress, you start to feel a connection to him, not just a character, but as a deeply flawed individual trying to make sense of the world that's fallen apart. The narrative touches on themes of love, loss and deception, making you question not only the nature of reality, but also the choices that define us. Karma the Dark World stands out in the psychological horror genre because its innovative approach to both storytelling and gameplay. It's a game that doesn't rely on cheap jump scares or gore to frighten. Instead, it uses atmosphere, sound and narrative complexity to create a sense of dread and unease that lingers long after you pull down the controller. So, after this time, Karma the Dark World, I can confidently say that this game is something to be watched. The announcement is coming in the next couple of weeks or months, so I'm looking forward to playing this on the channel. If you did enjoy it, show some love, press that subscribe button, and I'll be catching you in the next video.